Iago. We must to the watch.
No, not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 of the clock. Our general will cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona. Let us not therefore play, You have not yet made wanton the night with her. She is sport for Joe, huh?
She's a most exquisite lady.
And I'll warrant her full of game, too.
Indeed, she's a fair and fresh creature.
What an eye she has, huh? Methinks it sounds a parlayed provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarm to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets, huh? Come, Lieutenant. I have here a stoup of wine, and here without are a brace of Cyprus gallants, who would fain have a measure to the health of Black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment.
Oh, but they are friends. One cup, I'll drink for you.
I have drunk up 1 cup tonight, and I was craftily qualified to. And behold what innovation it makes here. I am unfortunate in the infirmity, and could well wish something else.
What, man, 'tis a night of revels. The gallants desire it.
Where are they?
Here at the door, I pray you call them.
I'll do it.
Hey.
But it dislikes me.
Oh. Now, if I can fasten but 1 cup upon him with that which he hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full of quarrel and defense as my young mistress dog. Now, my sick fool, Rodrigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out, to Desdemona tonight, hath caroused potations pothole deep, and he's to watch. 3 else of Cyprus, noble, swelling spirits, who hold their honors at a wary distance, have I tonight flustered with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards, am I to put our Cassio into some action that might offend the isle? Here they come. The consequence do but approve my dream. My boat sails freely, both with wind and stream. Hey!
God, they have given me a rouse already. Hey, just a little one. For I am a soldier.
Some wine, boys. Let me the cannikin clink. Clink! Let me the cannikin clink. A soldier's a man. Oh, man's life's but a span. Why then let a soldier drink some wine. Oh!
Excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent in folly. Your Dane, your German, your swag-bellied Hollander, drink. Oh, nothing to your Englishman.
Your Englishman is so exquisite in his drinking.
He drinks you with facility. Your Dane dead drunk. Sweats not to overthrow your Almain. And he gives your Hollander a promenade the next column can be filled.
To the health of our general.
Hey.
I'm for it, Lieutenant. And I'll do you justice.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Drink, 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 drink. Whoa! Sweet England. King Stephen was, and the word here. His breeches cost him but a crown. He held them 6pence, all too dear. With that he called the tailor loud. He was a white of high renown, and thou art of low degree. 'Tis pride that pulls the country down. Then take that old cloak about thee.
More exquisite song than the other.
Will you hear it again?
No. For our Voldemort wardrobe is placed in vessels. Well, gods above all, there are souls must be saved. And there are souls must not be saved.
It is true, Lieutenant. It is true.
For my own part, No offense to the general or any man of quality. I hope to be saved.
You know, so do I too, Lieutenant.
But before your leave. Not before me. The lieutenant is to be saved before the ancient. Let's have no more of this. Let's to our affairs. For God, forgive us our sin. Gentlemen, let's look to our business. Do not think, gentlemen, I am drunk now. Hey, this is the ancient. This is my right hand. And this is the left. I am not drunk now. I can stand well enough and speak well enough.
Excellent, well.
Well, very well then. I am not drunk now. To the platform, masters, come. Let's set the watch.
You see this fellow that has gone before. He is a soldier fit to stand by Caesar and give direction, and just do but see his vice. 'Tis to his virtue a just equinox, the one as long as the other. 'Tis pity of him. I do fear that on some odd occasion of his infirmity may shake this island.
But is he often thus?
'Tis evermore his prologue to his sleep. He'll watch the orlog double set, drink rock not his cradle.
Perhaps the general sees it not, or his good nature prizes only the virtues that appear in Cassio, and looks not on his evils. Is not this true?
And now, Rodrigo, I pray you act as Lieutenant Governor.
For a great pity the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second, with one with an engraft infirmity. Be an honest action to say so to the Moor.
No, not I. Not for this fair island. I do love Cassio well, and I would do much to cure him of this evil.
Help! Rogue, you rascal!
What is the matter, Lieutenant?
A lady teach me my duty. I'll beat that native to a twig. Don't stop, Frey,
Hey, Lieutenant! Stay your hand, I'm afraid.
Oh, sir. Or I'll beat you over now. Come now.
You're drunk!
And you drunk?
He that stirs next to call for his own rage, holds his soul high. He dies upon his own. Silence that dreadful bell! It frights the owl from the propriety. What is the matter, masters? Honest to God, that looks dead with previous speak. Who began this? On thy will I charge thee.
I do not know. We friends all, but now, even now, in terms like bride and groom, divesting them for bed. And then, but now, as if some planet had unwitted men, daggers out, thrusting one at other's breast in opposition flooding. I cannot speak, and in beginning to this peevish odds, and would in glorious battle have lost those legs that brought me to a part of it.
How comes it? Mike, you are thus forgot.
I pray you pardon me, sir. I cannot speak.
Worthy Montana, you were once to be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth the world hath noted, and your name is great in the mouths of wise censure. What is the matter that you unlace your reputation thus, and spend your name for the rich opinion of a night brawler? Give me answer to it.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt, under danger. Your officer Iago can inform you, while I spare speech, which something now offends me. For all I do know, nor know I aught that's said and done by me amiss this night, unless self-charity be sometimes a vice. And to defend ourselves, it be a sin when violence assails us.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins my safer guides to rule, and passion, having my best judgment colleague, assails to lead the way. Zooms, if I so do but lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my rebuke. What? In a town of war, yet wild, people's hearts brimful of fear, to manage private and domestic quarrel? In night, and on court and guard of safety, 'tis monstrous. Iago, who began it?
If partially affined, or leagued in office, thou dost deliver more or less than the truth. Thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. I would rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Yet I persuade myself to speak the truth shall nothing wrong him. This it is, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes a fellow crying out for help. Cassio following, determined dagger to execute upon him. Sir, this gentleman steps into Cassio to entreat his cause. Myself, the crying fellow, did pursue, lest by his clamor, as it so fell out, the town might fall in fright. He, swift of foot, he outran with my purposes, and I returned in wrath, for that I heard the clink and fall of daggers, and Cassio high with oath, which till tonight I ne'er might say. When I came back, for it was brief, I found them close together at blow and thrust, even as again they were when you yourself did part them. But more of this matter cannot I report. But men are men. The best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did some little wrong to him, yet surely Cassio received, I believe, from him that fled some strange indignity which patience could not pass.
I know. Iago, thy honesty and love doth mince this matter, making it light to Cassio. Michael. Michael, I love thee, but nevermore be officer of mine. Look, if my gentle love be not raised up, I'll make thee an example.
What's the matter, Tim?
All's well, sweeting. Sir, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Lead him off. Honestly, Iago, look you about the town tonight, and silence those whom this vile brawl distracted.
What are you hurt?
All surgery.
Marry, heaven forbid.
Reputation. I have lost my reputation. I've lost that immortal part of myself. And what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago. My reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you'd received some bodily wound. There's more sense in that than in reputation. Reputation is an idle, most false imposition, oft got without deserving, and lost without merit. You have lost no reputation at all, unless you repute yourself such a loser. But, man, There are more ways to recover the general things. You are now but cast in one of his moves. A punishment more in policy than in malice. Even so as one would beat his offenseless dog to fright the imperious lion. Sue him again, it's yours.
I would rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, so indiscreet an officer. I talk and speak parrot, squabble, swagger, swear, and discourse fusion with one's own shadow. Oh, thou invisible spirit of wine, thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil!
What was he that you followed with your dagger? What had he done to you?
I know not.
Is that possible?
I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh God, that we should put an enemy in our mouths to steal away our brains. That we should rejoice, pleasance, revel, and transform ourselves into beasts.
You are now well enough. How can you thus recover?
We have pleased the devil's drunkenness, to give place to the devil's wrath. One unperfectionist sends me another, to make me frankly despise myself.
Oh, come. You're too severe a moraler. Okay, as the time, the place, and the condition of the country stand, I could heartily wish this had not befallen, but since it is as it is, mend it for your own good.
I will ask him for my place again. He shall tell me I am a drunkard. Had I as many wives as Hydra, such an answer would stop them all. To be now a sensible man, fired by a fool. Every ingredient covers on bliss, and the ingredient is the devil.
Come. Look, good wine is a good, familiar creature to be well used. Exclaim no more against it. Good Lieutenant, I think you think I love you.
I well approved it. I'm drunk.
You, or any man may be drunk at a time, man. I tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife, she's now the general. I may say so in this regard, that he hath given up himself to the contemplation, mark, and denotment of her graces, parts. But confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to put you in your place again. She is of so free, so kind, so apt, so blessed a disposition. She holds it a vice in her goodness, not to do more than she's requested. So this broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. And my fortunes lay against any worth naming. This crack of your love, it'll grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
Think it freely. In betimes in the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate for my fortunes if they take me here.
You are in the right, Lieutenant. Good night. I must to the watch.
Thank you, Anastasia.
What's he then that says I play the villain? With this advice I give, that's free and honest. It's probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. Look, it is most easy, inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. For her to win more, were it to renounce his baptism, all seals and symbols of redeemed sin. His soul is so fettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she list, even as her appetite shall play the god with his weak function. How am I then a villain? to counsel Cassio to this parallel course, directly to his good, huh? Divinity of hell. See, when devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and then she pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear. But she repeals him for her body's lust. And then by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the Moor. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness I'll make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Rodrigo?
As we follow here in the chase, not like a hound that hunts, but one that feels up to cry. My money is almost spent. I've been tonight exceedingly well cudgeled. So with no money at all, a little more wit, return again to Venice.
How poor are they that have not patience? What wound did ever heal but by degrees? Thou knowest we work by wit, not by witchcraft. And wit depends on dilatory time. Does it not go well? Cassio, ye have beaten me. But thou, by that small hurt, by that small hurt, thou hast cashiered Cassio. So other things grow fair against the sun, yet fruits that blossom first will first be ripe. Content thyself a while. Oh God. By the mass, 'tis morning. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short, don't they? Retire. Go where thou art billeted. We'll have more of this tomorrow. Away, away, I say. Go. Get thee gone. Two things are to be done. First, my wife must move for Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on. Myself the while to draw the Moor out of the way and bring him some when he may Cassio find, soliciting his wife. Aye, that is the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay. Let me the cannikin clink, clink. Let me the cannikin clink.